think you are.
We do?
I do.
do you think?
I think. It says we're live, but I have no verification.
You know you can just swipe down and it'll get that.
Didn't I do that?
No.
I wanted to do this. You do you, I'll do whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
just trying to help you with a shortcut.
Are you helping?
Yeah. Ooh, don't put that one on there.
Yeah. Look, you're at the top.
There it is, yeah,
Of course
right
you
at
are.
the top.
And there you go.
Oh, Nate's in the production room over there.
Yeah. He's not saying. How about Kim? Is Kim with us?
I haven't seen Kim yet.
Okay. Maybe we're not live.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Big show today, though.
Is it?
Big show.
Yeah.
Big show.
Oh, I hope we get...
I think we're live.
We are.
I think we're live. I'll put this on Do Not Disturb.
Would you?
Yeah, I'll do
Okay.
that.
Focus.
Focus on Do Not Disturb. I'm going to push a button.
Okay.
I got a thumbs up. We are going to go.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends the world over, thank you for joining us today and welcome to, let me see, episode number 80 of the absolutely amazing series known as Butcher Shop Television. Today is Wednesday, October 9th, 2024, and we are broadcasting live from smack dab in the middle of Jacob's Meat Market in Appleton, Wisconsin. My name is Eric, and with me, of course, the mayor of Meatville, Mr. Luke Jacobs. How are you, Luke?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I am fantastic as
Good.
well. I almost called you the star of the show, but today, you're not the star of the show.
Correct.
You are not.
I am the man
Today
himself,
we have
though.
the real... I'm very excited about our special guest today.
Yes, me
Now,
too.
we've had our representative in the state assembly on the show.
Right.
We've had the mayor of Appleton on the
Yes.
show twice. You were in Florida. I had the Pope on the show.
Right.
All those guests combined. I
Right.
am more excited about today's guest.
As you should be.
This is a good one.
As you should be.
So we're going to make it quick.
This is his first time.
First
Just
time.
so you know, being
First
on the
time
show.
on BSTV. Yeah. He said he didn't. He always didn't want to do it.
Correct.
But then
I've asked him plenty
because
of times.
this is some sort of an anniversary.
Some sort.
He was the only choice.
Right.
And he I'm going to say acquiesced, but he said okay.
He what?
He said okay. He'll be here.
Okay,
I've
yes.
seen him in the green room.
Yes.
I know he's here.
Yep.
I'm
He was
gonna
just
go-
in here in makeup.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. You got out of the chair long enough for someone else to
I
be in?
did, yes.
I'm going to do this real quick. We're going to go over our location, but we're going to do it quickly.
We
Meaning
are.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
We've got some news and events. Then we'll have our special guest. After that, we'll do the meat market mailer. We'll mention that. We'll go over the weekly specials,
Right.
which are abundant.
Oh, there's a plethora of them,
And
yes.
on top of that, we have some new products. We're going to skip the halftime report this week. We'll probably mention a score and the next game, but the halftime report. I have no special days coming up, and we'll do the
You
winner.
don't?
No, because
Oh.
this is already going to be a 3-hour show
We just lost 6 viewers. Wow.
because of my special days.
Yeah.
Maybe we gained 6.
Maybe.
We will announce the winner of last week's contest, and would you like to do another?
Absolutely.
Contest? Okay. What's your favorite number today?
77.
77
Yes.
days till Christmas.
Yes.
77 days till Christmas. That number's
People are
getting
amazed.
lower and lower.
People are. Oh, is it really? It's
Isn't
not
it?
getting
It's
bigger and
not
bigger.
getting bigger, but-
Oh, okay.
And when it was 280, you were making fun of me, but I told you.
I was,
These
yeah,
days we're going to be
right.
here. People are amazed at
That was about 200 days ago.
about 200, 203-ish.
Yeah.
What are people amazed at?
That there's that many days till Christmas only.
Only, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to warn people.
Right.
People-
Right.
Otherwise, it sneaks up on you. Sneaks right
As
up
it
on
will
you.
anyway.
How quickly can you tell our viewers where we are? For anyone who may
Jacob's Meat Market. We're at 544 North Law Street in Appleton, on the corner of Law and Pacific, between Lawrence University and Appian. Tom's driving.
know, College Ave and Wisconsin Ave. Very good. Yeah, that was very quick.
Right.
I have some news, announcements, yeah, as in birthdays. I know that next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, is our Kevin's birthday.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Did you get confirmation on?
I did, yes. He was trying to deny it, but it's really his
so
birthday.
whose birthday?
Grappy's birthday.
Grappy's birthday.
Yeah.
That just happens to be our
special
special
guest,
guest. Also Tuesday.
Yes.
Also
Tuesday.
We have to do something special
Big
on
day.
Tuesday. Maybe I'll stop by the store.
Yes.
Will there be cake?
No.
No. Okay.
Unless you bring it.
Unless I bring it. I do have one event to talk about.
Okay.
And I'm going to go over it quickly because we will cover it in
Is it
depth.
the first Thursday of the month again?
No, that was last week.
Oh, okay.
What was the museum?
Trout.
Oh, very good.
Thank you.
The
I drove
main
by
event-
it. I drove by it this week and I thought of you right away.
Both locations.
Yes.
The main event this week is the Jacobs Meat Market anniversary celebration. And
Correct.
I'm going to just highlight it because we'll get in depth later on.
Okay.
Today, Wednesday through Saturday, is the anniversary celebration. So many things are on special. So many things. You're going to have free samples.
Yep. Rena's working on them right now.
They'll be right here.
Correct.
In our studio.
That's why I told her not to do them until
not
after
available
the special.
just quite yet
after the
because
show.
we're taking the sample table.
Correct.
There'll be free gift or gifts with minimum purchase or purchases. A free piece of I'll be here Saturday.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
bet
free
you will.
piece of Simple Simon cake this Saturday.
Did you read the ad? It said
While
for
supplies
anybody but Eric.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Eric's
We
not
don't have
included.
the ad. We'll have to make sure.
Oh, okay.
And apparently a brat fry on Saturday.
Yes.
We'll probably talk about that later.
Okay.
Would you like to look at the weather? I would like to
Yeah,
look at the weather.
I think we should. Wow.
Beautiful day. Beautiful
It
day.
is.
Things are getting
Sure is.
chilly now. It's fall.
Are they?
Although Friday, I think it's going to be close to 80.
Yeah.
And then the next day
take
is
it.
66. So the weather doesn't know what it wants to
Grappy's
do.
worried about.
Because he'll be at the brat fry.
Yes.
I'll be at the brat
working
fry
the
too.
brat
Yeah. No brats today. In
Nope.
fact, no lunch today, tomorrow or Friday.
Correct.
Because
The anniversary sale is so
Anniversary.
popular, yes.
and no more brat fry until next
Unfortunately.
year.
Yeah.
Until next year.
I might try and sneak one in there just without Rena knowing.
Oh, you should be happy.
Yeah, right. Right.
You'll
She'll
be
be
out
out there
there
in
cooking.
mittens.
You'll be cooking.
I don't know.
Okay, so it's time for our special guest.
Yes.
How about an introduction?
So this is my godfather,
Okay.
who made sausage here for over 40 years.
40 years
Yes.
of Jacobs Meat Market history
Yes.
is about
yes.
to appear on this
So
show.
you texted me and said, well, so what is this title? What do we call him? And I said, well, sausage maker, and also Jacobs historian.
That's probably the title I gave him.
Yes.
But we'll find out.
Yes.
in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, we'll find out together.
Well, let's do this.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Microphones. And we are back with the microphones. How about that? Grappy. Oh, geez. Are you standing in a hole over there?
Yes, oh, when you get older, you get shorter.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay, so we're here with Chuck Grap or Grappy,
Yeah.
the sausage maker, and Jacobs historian. Grappy, how are you?
Just glad to be with you, Luke.
Yeah. So your wife Karen, who makes the cards here,
Yeah.
she was on the show last year, I think it was.
Yes.
Did she give you any pointers as far as what to expect or anything on the show today?
No, she wanted her to come with me so I didn't make mistakes.
Oh, really? So she could correct you on the
But
show?
she's watching at home.
Oh, is she? Oh, hey, Karen. You're not going to say hi to her?
Hi, Karen.
You sounded nervous. All right, so we brought you on the show because it's our 79th anniversary. That's the only way that I could talk you onto the show.
Yeah, you got that right.
I know. I've asked you multiple times to come and share stories and stuff like that, and you've always said no. And so I don't know if you were drinking or what the deal was that you finally said yes, but we got you on the show now.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Okay. So I just want to remind you that we're live, and
Yeah, I
so
know it.
we
I
can't
figured-
go back and.
You get paid more when you're on TV.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, well.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll double your salary then. How about that?
Oh, that'd be great.
All right. So can you tell us when did you start at Jacobs Meat Market?
I started in late 50s, not 1850s,
Oh, okay,
1950s.
Okay. So you started in the 1950s, and what did you do when you started working here?
Well, first, your dad and I, he was a year ahead of me in school. Mm-hmm. And
Did
he
that-
got
did that
me
make
a
him
job
smarter?
here. No, because he was in the Navy, I'm sure.
Okay. Okay, so he was a year ahead of you, and he
Yeah,
got you
a job.
a job here? Okay. And so what did you do?
After school, I came and did all the cleaning. When the older guys got done, everything was left the way it was, and I had to chip all this dirt off the, not dirt, but
all the machines?
meat, yeah.
Okay,
clean off.
okay. Well, so that sounds like a fun job.
It was,
And
yeah.
you stuck around
Yeah,
after doing that?
yeah, because your grandpa, I liked him.
Okay, okay. Do you remember how much you made back in the late 50s? How much, like, get kind of context to people that are the viewers out there as to, you know how much people make right now, but what did you make back in 1950s? Do you remember?
85 cents an hour.
85 cents an hour. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But there was no state tax.
No state tax? Okay.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And a year later, I got a raise to $1.
$1?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You didn't tell anybody,
I had
did
to
you?
beg for it, though.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so $1 an hour. I can't even imagine making that much money. $1 an hour. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know it. The price of food was a lot cheaper too. You
Yeah.
could buy more.
Right. I mean, you always talk with me about, how back in the day I made 85 cents an hour, but also like, a perch was like 65 cents a pound, or how much was your first house? Do you remember?
I think it was 7,000 something.
$7,000. So I mean, it's everything's relative, obviously. $1 an hour, and a house was a decent house was $7,000. So I mean, that's how old are you?
79.
Holy cripes! That's really old. So how long did you work here?
40 years, and then when I retired, your dad said, "Oh, please, could you work through the holidays?" Because I retired in October.
Okay.
And I said, "Sure, I can." And then I was retired, and then I think your cousin passed away when Eric was working back there.
Yeah.
And then so Eric said, "Well, can you help me?" So I did, and we had a good time together. And then finally, I got where I could finally retire.
So
except
so
to
10,
help you
so
with
10 years
hams.
later.
Yeah.
So you came back to work out of retirement, and 10 years later, then you retired for good. Then, huh?
No.
No. Okay.
You always wanted me to help you with hams for the smokehouse.
Yeah. So
Which
you
is
come in.
good.
So you come in around the holidays, and all the stuff, the hams, and you'll tie them up, and then help me hang them in the smokehouse and stuff like that. So you still help out around here. So I mean, that's super appreciative, and I know anytime you run into trouble, anytime you have any questions about making sausage or helping out with sausage or whatever, you are going to be down here no matter what, and so you've been a great resource for Jacobs throughout the years, and it's just always been really appreciated. So who owned it when you started here back in the 50s?
His grandpa John and his brother Leonard.
Okay. Which one did you like more?
John.
Okay.
He was your grandpa, and when Ed went in the Navy, then I kind of got with him, and we were kind of like father, son. We worked together.
Sure.
And he'd come in the morning, he'd kind of be grumpy on his face. I'd say, "Oh, you have a fight at home?" And then he'd have a big smile, and that upped his day. Right?
Sure. Yeah, that's really cool. So what was so my grandpa passed away before I was here. So what was my grandpa like? Can you tell the audience kind of what my grandpa was like?
Well, he was.
Remember it's live, and we're not going to be able to take anything back once you say it.
Yeah, I know it. No, he was real nice. Everybody liked him, the customers and that. That's why when he was out front, and Ed made the sausage, and then I made the sausage, and then you came back because that's part of the family. You got to work in the back, and after 3 months, we made him go out front because we couldn't take him.
You couldn't take me being in the back there anymore?
He wanted to change everything.
Yeah? And then what?
I just said go out because you got to get to know your customers too. That's the way
that was the excuse? That was the excuse? Yeah. Just anywhere. You can work anywhere but here. So what was it like back then? I mean, we were talking before the show about, you used to make this much of this and this much of that or whatever. And I mean, way back way back when there were corner grocery stores on every corner, and there were sausage kitchens or meat markets or whatever all over the place. So what was it like back in the 50s, and why do you, like, what did you make the most of? What did you in sausage production?
Wieners, bologna, well, basically you have your head cheese, blood sausage, that was seasonal, blood sausage and head cheese, and wieners and bologna, a lot of that.
Yeah.
And then bacon, we always had 80 bellies a week.
80 bellies a week, wow.
And then that was cheap too, so they sold a lot.
Sure. I mean, so you see how we do the things nowadays, how Eric, the sausage maker, does the things right nowadays. Is it anything like when you guys did sausage production, or has it totally changed, or do you think we've kept kind of the same?
Kind of the same, except that, well, the casings and that are all different now. They aren't really select sometimes, but you have to always, when you get a bill for the casings, you got to check them all the time for price raises. If it goes up 10 cents, and the person wants to buy a bundle, you make sure you don't sell it at the same price, or you're losing 10 cents.
Yeah. Okay.
There goes my raise.
Yeah, how about that? So what do you see as the biggest changes from back in the 50s, working through the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and what do you see as what did you see as the biggest changes? Were there sausage changes? Were there
Well, people still want blood sausage and head cheese, but there's just not a lot of demand like it used to be. Every year, years ago, that people would buy blood sausage and head cheese, and they used to make head cheese in hog stomachs.
Sure.
And
those were the days, huh?
Yeah, a lot of work.
Yeah, right.
And when you made the head cheese too, you cut the pig head in half, and you put the brains in a cheese net, and then you burn the hair off with the torch, like we had down in the basement, and then you'd cook them, or cut the jowls off, and then cook them until when the jaw would open up, then it was done. Then you pick the meat off of it.
Sure. So just like they used to do on the farm, probably, and make head cheese, and used every part of the animal.
Yeah. Not the squeal, though.
Not the squeal? You could never get the squeal in there?
No.
I've been selling the squeal for years.
I know you have.
All right. So what were the original owners, Grandpa John and Uncle Leonard? What were they like? So they came here from Vake's back when there were how many meat markets do you remember being downtown?
There was Giebish's. I can't think of it. Hoffensberger, yeah, a couple of them. Vake's. And that's about all the ones that were kind of big. Okay,
I've heard there were probably 8 or 9 downtown. And downtown, I mean, nowadays you drive through it in about a minute and a half or whatever. Yeah. Well, back then you used to have to walk it, right?
Yeah.
Walk it or bike it or whatever. So it seemed like a larger downtown probably.
Yeah.
And people didn't get in a car and drive every single where. So that's why I think there were probably 8 or 10 of them downtown, and then it dwindled down. Yeah. So they were both working at Vake's downtown, right? And then so the story that I heard is that Grandpa John, lived over here on Winnebago Street, and he would bike down there every single day, and he saw the for sale sign in here, and it was closed at the time, and so he contacted Uncle Leonard and said, what do you think about doing our own little thing? So is that the story that you've heard?
Yeah, because the sausage room was just this little room over here.
Okay.
And the garage next door where they had the truck, and there was no parking lot really. There was a big house where the parking lot is now.
Okay.
And the 2-car garage you got there, that belonged to the house.
Sure.
And then we'd have to park over here by Vern Romanesco's house.
Okay.
Or on the side street.
So there was street parking only back then. Okay.
And you could park out front too.
Oh, okay. There was angle parking, right?
No, it was
just regular parking?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you remember when? So initially there was the business here, and then there was the apartment here, correct?
Yeah, but
Okay.
that they're just done with it when I got here. I remember seeing them.
So they tore the apartment down,
Yeah.
and then they built what's now
Yeah.
the retail, a lot of the retail area.
And then now you built the back on now,
Right.
which is nice.
Yeah. Is it big enough?
Yes, it is.
It is. Okay. Okay, that's good. So then they tore this apartment down, and then they made all this block wall here, the retail area. Did they have was the back just like it is right now, as far as the smokehouses and the sausage room?
Smokehouses, yeah. There was one smokehouse.
There's one smokehouse.
And that was
Okay.
outside.
Really?
It's raining. You went out there.
Yeah. Okay.
And those guys that always have me get on a ladder to get the sticks off the angle iron.
Sure.
Eyes watering.
From all the smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah.
And then finally, John had, I can't even think of it now. I knew their name. They come and put 2 other smokehouses in, and then they had rails that the racks had rolled on.
Okay.
Which made it a lot easier, and they put a roof back there.
Sure. Okay. So they enclosed that back there.
Yeah.
When was that? Would you say?
Oh, I can't even remember now.
Last year?
No, it wasn't last
No.
year.
Okay. Okay. So then you didn't have to go outside
Right.
and do all that sort of stuff. Do you think that the smokehouses have really changed between when you first started here with that one room smokehouse or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
to the so we have three smokehouses that we only use 2 now.
Yeah.
So
But these are, the racks are on rail, and you don't have to, you hang them right inside the building. That you had to go outside, and if it's raining out, you got wet.
Sure. Okay. What was the favorite product that you ever made here? What did you like to make, or what did you?
Wieners and bologna. That's
Okay.
the main thing.
Okay. And they're made the same as they were made back then,
Yeah.
minus the smoked jowls, or
Yeah. I remember your grandpa saying, Chuck, did you put the smoked jowls in the wieners and that? I said, oh, geez, just the last up. He says, yeah, you can go to hell for lying. He laughed.
So that old camaraderie that
Yeah.
that you guys had is
Yeah.
still alive and well, I think,
Oh, yeah.
here.
I remember that, a lot of it. That
Yeah.
your grandpa would get paid by cash. He'd be downstairs on like a Friday, putting money in the envelopes, and I'd go down there and sit with him for an hour.
Yeah.
We'd talk and laugh. And
Yeah, sure.
So I got paid. So
Yeah, that was fine.
yeah.
That was fine. And kind of, so it went from my grandpa and his brother to my dad.
Yeah.
And was that a big transition between
No.
the two of them? Because my dad worked here, so it was
Yeah.
probably pretty seamless.
Yeah, it was. Everything went smooth.
Okay.
And then after a while, he came out here. So you get to know the customers. The owner should know the customers.
Okay.
Like you are doing now.
Okay, that's good. So you come here a couple times a week at the end of the night just to make sure that we're doing things right,
yes,
right?
I sure do.
Yeah, and I'm sure I don't think we've ever done anything right when you came here.
Probably not.
Probably not. All right. So what is your favorite product that we make now? What is your favorite thing when you come in here? Like, I have to have a ring of bologna, a fresh ring of bologna, or
Wieners. I like
wieners. Yeah.
And there's nothing better than when you cook the wieners, when they come out of the smokehouse, to have a nice hot one to
Yeah.
test. You had to test them.
Well, of course.
That was the best.
So I remember being in kindergarten. This is one of my first memories of coming in here was coming in kindergarten and coming on a class tour. So we would come in here, and did you give the tours, or did my dad give the tours, or
Your dad probably did.
my dad probably did? Okay. So I remember at the end of the tour getting a fresh wiener right out of the cooker, and you are so right. There is nothing better. There's a mason that comes in here that did this block part of the building or whatever. he says, "Do you still make the bologna the same way you always did?" He said, "Because every day at lunchtime, when we were doing this job, your grandpa would come out with a fresh ring of bologna, and we'd cut it, and we'd just sit there and just, BS for a half an hour." So I think that's really, really cool, and the fact that the guy remembered.
Sure.
If this happened 60 years ago and he still remembers it, so I think that's pretty cool. What is your favorite product that we no longer sell? Sometimes products come and go, and we used to make this, and we don't make this anymore because it just stopped selling, or
nothing really.
Nothing really.
Because I made head cheese, tons of it, but I never ate any of it.
Okay.
Just nothing wrong with it, but
You just didn't care for it?
No.
Okay.
A lot of people liked it, sweet and plain.
Yep. Do you like apples?
Android.
Android
phone.
Okay, that's a good one. Is there anything else that you would like to tell the audience or anything like that about Jacobs or about yourself, or not about me? Don't.
No, I'm not gonna. But I would like to say, on finishing this up, Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas are coming. You better order your turkeys ahead because there could be a shortage, and you can't get a better ham than what I do with Luke.
Yeah, right. Of course.
But that's all.
So I don't know if we said this before or not, but Chuck is my godfather. So if you have any complaints about whatever, Grappy, we'll put his number at the bottom here at the end of the show,
or
so you can give him a call.
Look at the picture over here.
Yeah, and who's the guy that people think that you look like from Appleton?
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. Yes, it's not Willem Dafoe.
No.
All right. Oh, we got a hi Chuck from a Barb.
Oh, okay.
She must be down in Florida. Yeah. Good luck, and good luck to everybody down in Florida. Before I forget. All right, we will be right back.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Grappy.
You betcha, buddy.
That was fantastic.
That was.
I told you.
That was.
Star of the show.
Jacob's
Star
historian, right there.
Right there. Didn't get any stories about little Luke because he
I
probably has.
know. I know.
When he comes back,
I told him.
I'll do the interview.
Okay. Oh, that question that you told me some questions that I should maybe ask him or whatever, some suggested questions, and one was, are you going to come back next year for the anniversary, for the 80th?
Yeah.
I should have asked him that.
Well, we'll just assume that he will.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
It's now tradition.
Yes. Right? We'll get her.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
It'll be me next time.
It'll be you, yes.
It'll be me
yes, so you get the juicy stuff.
Tell me about the meat market mailer.
tell you all about the Meat Market Mailer?
Condense it.
Oh, condense it. So it's an email blast that we do on Sundays and Wednesdays. On Sunday, you get the weekly lunch menu. And it includes also the Monday, Tuesday specials, which were transferred to the Wednesday to Saturday specials.
For this week
And
only.
then for this week only, yep. And then on Wednesday, you get an email with the weekly specials.
Insanely popular. People
Yes.
are signing up.
Yes.
Probably because we talk about it every week.
I think so, yes.
And it's worth it.
Probably because we explain it better every single
the
week.
cost is very
Yes.
affordable.
You get what you pay for.
How much is it?
Free.
Free.
Yes.
And how do you sign up?
Right on our website, jacobsmeatmarket.com. On the right-hand side of any page, you can just enter your email address.
Email address and go.
Click
And
submit.
you're subscribed, and then you get the Meat Market Mailer twice a week.
That's correct. Bada bing, bada boom.
So worth the price.
Yes.
So worth the price.
That's right.
You have so many specials. So many specials. Are you reading the comments? Is that what you're
I
doing?
am, yes.
Okay.
I was glancing.
But before we do the specials, I think you have a joke for me.
So my mom commented,
Hello.
no Luke stories? LOL.
That's
Yeah, right.
He probably has a lot.
Right. Oh, shoot, he's already gone. Sorry, Mom.
Next time.
Maybe next
when
time.
you're on vacation.
Yes, maybe.
You had a joke.
Yes. What do you call...
You can look. You can look. I always look.
What's Irish and sits outside?
What?
Patio furniture.
Patio furniture. Yeah. I know her.
Do you?
Went to school with her.
Okay.
What kind of... I have a joke for you.
You do? Okay.
Yeah. What kind of ice cream has difficulty walking?
Difficulty walking. I'm not sure.
Rocky Road.
Rocky Road. Yes, that's a good one.
So you have your list of specials there?
Yes, I do.
I have.
Not that we need them because it just goes up on the screen anyway.
That's true. But
Yeah.
I ran out of buttons.
You
There's
did?
so many specials, I ran out of buttons.
Oh, man.
We'll just have to see what happens here. The first
Well,
button says chicken legs.
Chicken
and I'm looking at
legs.
them,
Yes, you're
and
looking
they are
at them.
popular.
Yeah. That's why we wear pants cover them up.
Yeah. Put
Chicken
put
legs.
trousers on those chicken
Yeah,
legs.
right. Right. 79 cents a pound.
Oh, 79.
That's a great special.
This is your what year anniversary?
79th anniversary.
Okay.
Yes, you're going to see that
Yeah,
pattern
and
here.
These chicken legs are large.
They are definitely.
Those
They're
were
about
healthy chickens.
About a half pound a piece.
Pound each.
Yep.
But it's a good price. Though. Good price.
Yes.
People have been, I wanted to say scooping them up, but they're asking for them.
Right.
And people behind the counter are scooping them in the bag.
Correct. So there was a customer just before this that said,
What's
"Oh,
that?
I'll take $3 worth," and I put some in there, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be $4." No, it was only $1.81. So kept on scooping them in.
They're-
So
oh.
yes, it's a great
It's a
deal.
good deal.
79 cents a pound.
Someone said they were going to make soup.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm moving on to pork butts.
Yes, whole pork butts
Which are not butts.
correct. Correct.
Just
They're
pointing that
shoulders.
out, they're
Yes,
shoulders.
right. $1.79 a pound. They're prepackaged. They're in one butt per package.
That's a whole butt?
Yes, it is.
Well,
Between
whole pork
8
butt.
and 10 pounds a piece.
Okay. Well,
So-
$1.70. There I see
at-
79 there. Again,
Yes,
$1.79.
yes. So at that price, you can afford to buy it, make it up, and give it to your neighbors.
As one does.
Just
As
or
one does.
throw it over the fence if you
Or
love their dog.
Your fence?
But don't. No, not my
Not
fence. No.
Okay, pork butts.
Yes.
Chicken breasts.
Yes, fresh, boneless, and skinless chicken breasts. I should mention that all of these things are fresh except for the one frozen item.
One would, yeah.
Right, but I mean, it's not like we bought these pork butts 6 months ago when they were cheaper, and now we're putting them out finally.
No.
These are fresh. All of
are
these
fresh.
items are
All-
fresh,
everything.
unless
Well, it's
otherwise
Jacob's
noted.
Meat Market. Of course,
Right.
everything's fresh.
Correct.
Yeah.
So the fresh, boneless, and skinless chicken breasts very popular today as well. $2.79 a pound.
They look rather large too.
They are, yes.
How
They're
much?
about a pound,
A
about a
pound
pound to
each?
a pound and a
Okay.
half a piece. Yes.
Ah, chicken
And
nuggets.
they're the all natural ones. They're not like the pumped with hormones or pumped with a
as
solution
one
or
would
anything.
expect,
100%
yeah.
chicken. Right.
That's why people come to Jacob.
That's correct. I was
Quality
wondering.
product. Quality
Correct.
product.
Right.
And to chat with you.
Oh, sure.
Or to avoid you. I'm not
Sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Chicken nuggets.
Yes, frozen chicken
These are
nuggets.
frozen.
Yes. $2.79 a pound. It's a great deal. They're right in here. We have them every single year for our anniversary sale. They're pretty popular.
Popular.
Yep. We only get them for this anniversary sale, so you better stock up.
Are those they?
Especially at $2.79 a pound. Correct.
$2.79. And
Yep.
they're frozen.
Yes, they are. At the peak of freshness.
The peak of freshness.
Yes.
Peak of pork tenderloin.
Yes. Fresh, all natural pork tenderloins are just $2.79 a
That's a
pound.
good
Yeah.
deal.
It is a great deal.
Oh, look at all of them too. You're
Yes.
waiting.
Yes, we're ready. We've sold a number of them this morning.
Is that a
already.
2-pack?
That is
Okay.
a 2-pack. Yes.
But I don't have to take both.
if you don't want to.
Okay.
Sure, for you, but don't tell anybody.
Don't tell them. Shh.
Yeah.
Our secret.
But if you take 2, then you save twice as much as just buying the 1.
That's true. I could take 4 then.
You could.
I could take 4 packages. That would give me 8.
Yes.
They freeze?
They do.
They freeze.
You can freeze them right in the package. They're vacuum sealed packages, so you can just throw them right in the freezer. Same thing with the pork butts as well.
How much are they then?
They're $2.79 a pound.
$2.79
Yes, they're about 2 pounds total. About a pound a piece,
deal.
but a 2-pack is about 2 pounds.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But I'm moving along to cheese.
Yes, some DuPont fresh Colby cheese, just
Is this
$3.79
behind the counter?
This is in the case
In the
right
case.
behind here. I
Okay.
don't know if you can see it. It's in this
It's in the
case right
cheese
here.
aisle.
In the cheese case.
Oh, so it's prepackaged.
It's prepackaged,
Okay.
yep. If you'd like, we can slice it for you. They will be demoing that. DuPont cheese will be, I don't know if you have anything
I
on
didn't
here
even
where.
know about this.
Okay, so there's free samples all this week.
I knew about the free samples.
Okay, so on Saturday, on Thursday, Turner's Fresh Ketchup is going to be here, giving out samples.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Okay.
And on Saturday, we're going to have DuPont cheese in here,
Okay.
sampling out their fresh Colby.
Their Colby, that's on special this
Yes,
week.
as well as other cheeses that they're selling too.
So the ketchup people will be here tomorrow.
Yes,
Are you going to have a side of Kit Kats?
maybe.
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 We did that, you know.
We should.
We did
We
that.
should maybe go get some of those
Snack size Kit Kats?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's Halloween season,
Halloween
so
season.
maybe
Get a
yeah.
whole bag.
Right.
Get a truckload of them.
Correct.
I'll
Simple
have
Simon
those.
will actually be here this week for free samples too.
On Saturday?
Thursday, I think.
Thursday. So
Yes,
that's tomorrow too. Tomorrow we have cake and ketchup.
Yeah, cake and ketchup. Yeah,
And on Saturday we have
cookies and ketchup. I
cookies.
think
Cookies
Yeah.
and ketchup.
Yes.
Saturday we have cheese.
cheese and a barbecue sauce company that's going to be here too.
Barbecue sauce.
Yes.
That's big to-dos here
Yes,
at the meat market.
that's right. Come on down every day of the week.
This is a popular one. Ground chuck. I
Oh
have.
yes,
Ground chuck.
fresh extra lean ground chuck.
For seven, I'm seeing a pattern here.
Oh, you are.
Everything going to end in 79?
Everything on special. Yes.
Okay, well, okay.
Yes.
And this is popular.
Yes, it's our regular ground chuck, which is always extra lean, but because people are like, oh, it's too lean. I don't want to, I don't want the extra lean stuff. I just want your regular stuff. Well, I advertise it as fresh extra lean because it's extra lean compared to every other store's
Gotcha.
ground chuck.
And $4.79. Oh, you put a limit on that.
Yes.
But that's
yes.
a per day. I can come
7.9.
once a day.
You can.
Or once in the morning, once in the. Make sure the shift is.
Well, I would, yeah, and I would maybe switch your shirt around
Okay.
or something like that.
I'll just walk in backwards.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's not noticeable at all.
Ground chuck. Ring bologna.
Yes, Jacob's own ring bologna, as Grappy was
good
talking
stuff.
about before.
The good
Yes,
stuff, yeah.
yes, $4.79 a pound, plain or garlic.
You don't have to have the whole ring.
Correct. You can buy just a partial
Portion
ring
of
or a
it.
half a ring or whatever.
About how much does one ring weigh?
Between a pound and a half.
And I've had this. This is excellent.
It is
This
delicious.
This is good stuff.
It's one of my family favorites.
It's one of my favorites too.
Yes, it's so easy. You don't have to like brown the burger before you are making tacos or whatever. It's the ring bologna is just so full of flavor. You don't need to do anything.
No.
Just heat it up.
You don't even have to do that.
You don't even have to do that. Yes, as you
You
know.
can, but you
as
don't
you
have
well
to.
know. Yes.
I'm moving on to something that you probably should heat up.
Yes.
Brats.
Yes. Pork brats or chicken brats are both just $4.79.
Those are probably
They're
the two
separate.
most popular.
Yes, they are. They are.
The pork is the standard, and if you don't care for pork, you go for the chicken. So
Yep.
these are
yep.
very
If you want
popular.
something a little bit more
I'm
healthy,
going to
but-
point out that ordinarily when you put a brat on special, it's $4.69 a pound.
Right.
But you couldn't do that right now because it's your 79th
I mean, I
anniversary.
could. It's my store.
Oh, so if you mention this, mention the conversation on BSTV, he'll give it to you for $4.69 a pound. You could. He could give it to you.
Wow. Anything else you'd like to
said
give
you
away,
could.
Eric? Yeah, good.
I think that's a good deal. If
Is it?
they're
Okay.
watching and they say, yeah. sure,
Okay.
I'll make up the dime difference per pound. Okay?
Well, yeah,
There you
okay,
go.
okay.
There you go. Oh, speaking of ketchup,
Yes. Yes, Turner's Fresh Ketchup from the Stevens Point area. They make this fresh ketchup that we've had on the show before on BSTV. They kind of explained how they make it, and it's like the number one ingredient is tomatoes. It's
Tomatoes.
not
And it
high
tastes
fructose
like-
corn syrup.
yeah.
Yeah, it tastes very, very tomatoey.
I liked it.
Not like a
And
Heinz or a.
When they were on the show, they stayed and gave samples. And
Yes,
It was very popular.
I think they sold 2 dozen
yeah,
jars
it
of
was
their ketchup.
very popular.
Yes,
Because
yes.
if you get to taste it, it sells itself.
Right. I mean, you look at, I think the regular price is $8.99 for the jar, and you're like, wow, how good can it be? Do I
good.
really want to? Yeah,
Should
it's
try it on a
delicious.
Kit Kat.
Yes.
Even
I
on
wouldn't
a Kit
recommend
Kat.
that, but
It wasn't bad.
right.
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
I probably
yes.
wouldn't repeat it.
No, it's a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
But they will be here tomorrow, Thursday, from I believe
ketchup.
it's from 11 to 1. They're going to be
And
here.
the cookies, when will they be here?
At a different time.
At a different time. I'll keep my eye out.
Okay.
I'm moving on to some kind of steak sale.
Yes. So we have T-bones and porterhouses on sale this week for $9.79 and $10.79 a pound, respectively.
Respectively.
Yes.
And I've been here for a little while before the show started.
Sure.
They're flying out the door.
They are, yes.
These are popular.
Yes.
Everything's kind of popular in your store. Have you noticed?
No.
No.
Haven't noticed.
Let me point it out.
Could you?
Everything's kind of popular.
Oh,
in your
okay.
store.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to add about the steaks before I move on to the fish?
Well, they're USDA choice, so it's some places when they have something on sale, then they get a less expensive subpar product.
Jacob's.
No, not here. When I do my specials, I buy more of what I normally buy. So I negotiate a price with them, and so that's why people are like, oh, well, your normal price is $16.99 a pound, and now you're selling it for $10.79 a pound. You must be making all that extra money or whatever. But I negotiate a price because we're buying
a much larger
substantially more. Yes.
That makes sense. I had never thought of it.
It's not select or cow or it's not Mexican
well, it is
beef
a cow,
or anything.
right?
It's beef.
Okay, beef, which comes from a cow.
Which is different. It's different than a cow.
Cow is a
cow is milking,
okay.
and a beef cow is
cow.
an actual it's raised for beef.
I'm moving on to fish.
Okay,
Something about haddock.
Yes, we have some frozen Icelandic haddock for $49.79 for a 5-pound box.
5-pound box.
So you have to buy the 5-pound box, and you get 6 pieces in there.
Good stuff, I suppose.
Yes.
You don't like fish,
I don't mind haddock.
but haddock is okay.
Yes.
Now that's in the freezer section, I
Yep.
suppose. Door number 3?
Yep.
All right.
What shelf?
Third.
Bottom. The bottom shelf.
Bottom shelf.
Yes.
Bottom shelf.
Icelandic.
It's third door over bottom shelf.
Yep, correct.
Is there a sign on it?
There is,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Just in
See,
case.
I'm out of buttons.
You're
But
out
we
of
still have
buttons.
things
Yes,
to talk about. So
yes.
I made a second page here.
You did?
And
okay.
I'm going to talk about, first we're going to talk about that because that's going on all the days of the.
Yes.
Of the,
Yep.
So tell me about these
Yes.
free gifts
So
or gifts.
the free gifts, we have a thick and thin cheese knife.
Thick and thin cheese knife.
Yeah, so it's thin on the one side and then thick on the other side.
Oh, and how does one use this? It's just
Do you want me to go get some
run
cheese?
it across the cheese?
You can run it across the cheese, or you can,
Oh, okay.
like your.
So the wire actually cuts.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And I had one of these, so we've had these before, and I had my particular one for probably 4 or 5 years. It doesn't look like much, but it is very durable. It cuts really, really well, and it actually allowed me at home to cut an evenly sliced piece of cheese.
Interesting. Even you.
Yes, even I. Yes.
It has Jacob's Meat Market on it.
It does.
How does one acquire this?
So if they spend $32.79 at the register or more,
Not
yes,
that exact amount.
correct. Then they get the cheese knife, and if they spend $79, then they get the cheese knife as well as
the hat. I like
yes,
the hat.
as well as it's a hat.
a hat.
Just like
There
that.
you
It's a strainer.
Okay.
You buy strawberries or grapes or whatever, and you want to wash them. Put this in the.
Only those two things? Anything you need to strain, right?
Yeah. No, just those two. Yes. So it's a strainer. And later in the week, we will also have an insulated bag, which was supposed to be here by now, but
it's not quite here yet.
It's stuck with some
I
weather.
will point out this also has Jacob's Meat Market logo.
It also does, yes.
Who doesn't want
Correct.
everything in their home to say Jacob's Meat
Correct.
Market?
Where
I know I do.
don't.
You mean you don't? I'm sure your house already says Jacob's.
Oh, yeah, all over the front.
So that's the free gifts. They're
Yes.
going on today through Saturday.
Yep, correct.
And the next thing is also going on as soon as we get out of here
Yes,
and make room.
yes.
Free samples. What-
yes.
We've heard about ketchup. We've heard about
Yep.
cheese. We've heard about cookies. We've heard about barbecue sauce.
Correct.
We've heard Rena's making something. I don't
Yes.
know what she's
I
making.
think she's making some of the Italian marinated chicken breasts,
Oh.
as well as probably some wieners or some bologna or some other sausage that we're featuring.
And it'll be right here where we're standing.
Correct.
On this butcher block.
Right. This is not a backdrop. This is actually in the middle of the store.
This smack dab in the middle?
Smack dab in the middle.
dab in the
Yes.
middle.
Yes.
Okay, and that's today through Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Or
Now-
while supplies last. Sometimes we run out of them at like 5:30, but we're not going to put more samples
True,
out at 5:30,
true.
and then maybe we'll go pop in the microwave
no one
if you
would
really
expect
want
you
it.
to.
Okay.
And now, this is only happening on Saturday, which is the free cake.
Yes.
But you might as well not even come for that, because I'm going to be here first in line. It'll be
Right.
gone.
Yep.
Simple Simon cake, I understand.
Yes. Yes, I just ordered it last week. It'll be here Saturday morning.
Saturday morning?
Yep.
That's
Free piece of cake.
Piece, not the whole cake?
Yes, not the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
So a little funny story, really
It's
quickly.
a funny story.
Yes.
I'll make myself comfortable.
We have time. Okay.
We have time. It's your show.
So, yeah, thank you. Thank you. So when we first started doing these anniversary sales, we didn't always do the anniversary sales, but it was a free Simple Simon cake on Saturday, and so people would come in and say, "Where's my cake?"
Oh.
They thought it was
It
a
was
whole cake.
cake.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
It wasn't.
So then, ever since then, I've had to say free piece of Simple Simon cake. That's it. That's the story.
People came in expecting a whole cake.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm glad you changed it.
Yes. Yes. Me too.
Something about old ads.
Yes.
You know anything about this?
I do.
tell me all
So
about
it says, bring in an old Jacobs advertisement and enjoy meat prices of yesteryear. So we used to
Okay.
advertise in the Post Crescent.
Yes.
Every single week, multiple times a week. So
For years and decades.
Yes. From probably when they started in 1945 until I think I just stopped probably 3 years ago or so. And so if you bring in an ad from that time, from Jacobs, we will honor that price up to £5
On one item in the ad.
on one item
so
in the ad.
it
Yes.
could be ground chuck.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it could be 33 cents a pound.
Correct. It could be.
And if
we
I
will
have
honor
I
that
have
up
the
to five.
original ad, it has
Yes.
to be the original, not something I printed off the internet,
Yep.
but an original newspaper ad
Yep.
that says 33 cents per pound.
Right.
You'll give me up to £5 at that price.
Correct.
But I have to give you the ad, don't I?
Correct. Yes.
Because you collect them.
If the paper is from when JFK got shot or when they landed on the moon or whatever, for whatever reason you have the paper,
have the paper.
just clip that out. You can still have the rest of the paper.
paper.
We
You
don't
just
want
want
the
the
whole
ad.
paper.
You
We
just
just want the ad. Yeah, it's fun for us to kind of look back at
It would be,
at
yeah.
the ads
History.
and oh my gosh,
you get a
this
few
person
every
got
year, don't you?
Yes, definitely. It was more popular when at the beginning when we were in the paper every single time, and
Yeah, you could just go back.
right.
Well, it doesn't
right.
have to be a 25-year-old ad. It could be from 5 years ago.
Sure.
See if the price is any better.
Right. So I got a text from a guy that I know, and he said, "Do I really get this walleye for?" I think it was $3.55 a pound. And I said yes, because he saw the ad, and he said, "Do I really get this for $3.55 a pound?" And I said, "Yes, you can have up to 5 pounds of it." So he was,
And he had
he
the
was
real
pretty
ad?
shocked. Yes.
Because some people, I have seen people print it off.
Right.
You find a picture online.
Yeah,
and
they
you
go to
print
the,
it, not understanding that it has to be the actual real
Right.
thing. You could
Right.
go to the library too and find a lot of them
Microfilm.
on the
That's what I was just
microfiche.
saying. Yeah.
But that's not what you're looking for.
Right.
You need the original.
Original ad. Yes.
That's fun. I like that. Because I see a bulletin board up there with a bunch of them.
Yes.
Can I just pull one of those down?
Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. We'll help you.
And now I think my final button for this is the brat fry.
Yes.
Tell me all about it.
So Grappy,
Yes.
along with his Fox Valley Vietnam Veterans Association friends, will be out in the parking lot this Saturday from 10 to 2 selling brats.
So we have brats in the parking lot.
Yep.
We have cake in the store.
Yeah.
And was Saturday also the cheese day?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And barbecue sauce.
So a banner day is Saturday is a banner
Correct.
day.
So you can come in every single day, and then you can come in on Saturday for sure to get all the samples.
I will be here every single day.
I feel like we're going to be
You've
costful.
got samples.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll be here every
Yeah.
single day.
There are people every year that park right by the samples and just have lunch.
And if you're one of them, you know who you are.
If you know, you know, right?
Did you say the brat fries from 10 to 2?
Yes. Yes.
And is it from 10 to 2? I think it's
They
from
usually
10
run
until
out.
they run out.
Yeah, they usually run out about 1 o'clock.
So get here before 1.
Yes.
I'll be here before 1.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think that's a great brunch.
Yes. No,
I
for
get
sure.
there at 10
For
o'clock.
sure. And they're serving Jacob's brats as well.
They always serve me.
Right. Right. I get the question all the time.
I have to get rid of the haddock. There we are, Rebecca.
Yeah. Yes, Mom. That's Mike Motorson in the background there.
Hi, Mom. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
And there's more.
More than a mouthful. There's
But
more.
wait,
But wait, there's more. Okay.
You have some new products here
Yes.
that people are so interested in.
Yes. I'll give you this one, and I'll hold this one here.
Granola of some kind.
So I reach out to the breadsmith, Shane at the breadsmith, and I said, "Do you have any new products?"
Who has been on the show?
Yes. I said, "Do you have any new products that we should know about?" And he said that they make granola that is vanilla oat crunch, almond pecan oat crunch, and cranberry oat crunch. That they actually make themselves. They don't just buy it in and then repackage it or anything like that. So they make this, and this looks really, really delicious.
It does.
I might actually have to.
What would you do with it?
I would sell it.
If you were going to consume it, eat it.
I would put it on like some yogurt.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
And in fact, I like the cranberry oat crunch.
Yeah.
All of them are good, but this is the one that
I think I would have the vanilla oat crunch. I think I'm gonna have to
you
try
take
some
that.
of
I'll take this.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
And they're right here on your shelves
Yes.
already.
Yeah. We just got them yesterday. They are $7.99 for the 16-ounce package, and they look delicious. And they're homemade, so you know that they're good. And it's from the Red Smith.
So you know it's good.
Correct.
And it's sold at Jacob's.
Correct.
So you know it's good.
Yes.
There's no halftime report because we ran long.
Yes.
I will mention that the Packers played the Rams last Sunday, and the Packers won 24-19. This Sunday,
Thank you for writing that down because I knew they won. I couldn't remember the score.
This Sunday,
Packers,
the Packers are playing the Arizona Cardinals. I think it's a home game
It
at
is a
12
home
noon.
game. Yes.
Did you, by the way, tell me that Los Angeles has 2 teams last week?
I did, but I
you
forgot.
said the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders are in
They're
Las Vegas.
yeah.
Thank you.
I caught that.
You do know something.
No, I caught it this
Wow.
week. I said he was lying to me.
Right.
Because I
I am
looking
for 4 tickets to the Packers
tell
Lions
the audience.
game.
I'm not going to help
I am
you.
looking. Oh, you don't have tickets?
I don't
Okay.
have tickets.
I am looking for 4 tickets to the Packers and Lions game on the first weekend in November.
4. You're getting
4. Yes.
Do they have to be together?
No.
No.
2 and 2 or not 4 ones.
Not 4
No,
ones?
no.
You could probably find those.
Good. Yeah.
It's okay. You have phones.
Sure.
Just be on the phone with
Sure.
somebody.
Yeah. There we
I
go.
see you.
FaceTime.
Giveaway from last week. We were
Yes.
giving away. Do you remember what we were giving away? I wrote it down right here.
Half a gallon of apple cider.
That's right.
Yes.
I think we asked, if you didn't know what to write, to list your favorite fall activity. We'll
yes.
see what people have said.
Okay.
I have comments. Lisa said, Merry Christmas. LOL. I don't know why the
Yeah.
LOL. Because
I'm
it's too
not
early?
sure. Yeah,
It's
probably.
never too early for Merry Christmas.
Oh, Lisa knows that.
Mark says, still have a decent amount of shirts. Oh, it's a question. Do you still have a decent amount of shirts, or at least one meant for a big man? We have shirts.
We do. We do have
I see 2XL
We have small, medium, 2XL, and 3XL.
and 3XL.
Yes.
So step right up, Mark.
And we're getting the large and the extra large in, I think, next week.
Next week.
Yep. Had to reorder.
They're popular, aren't they?
They are, yes.
Just here for the wieners.
Yeah.
It's this shirt up here.
Correct.
Karen says, love me fresh caramel apples with peanuts in the fall. Or any time, really.
Right,
Doesn't.
for sure.
You went apple picking.
Yes.
And they had caramel apples. Right?
They did, yes.
Yeah. I know this
I
because
had to
you
get
brought
4
me
of
one,
them.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
And the winner of this week's prize, which is the half gallon of apple cider, is Latake. And I've not been corrected on the pronunciation.
Right.
Who says, my favorite fall activity is ingesting pumpkin-flavored drinks, food, and snacks. It is PSL season, pumpkin spice latte season.
Okay.
And I like to have one. I don't dislike it, but I don't need it every day.
My favorite pumpkin is a pumpkin shake from Culver's.
Oh, where did I get a pumpkin shake? I don't think it was from Culver's. It was,
Tom's?
might have been Tom's.
Okay.
Might have been Tom's.
Yeah, they're pretty big there, too.
I'll try Culver's, though. Do you like pumpkin pie?
I like pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin spice. So, like, that's totally different, I think, in my opinion.
I'm changing the subject. Do you
Right.
like pumpkin pie?
I do like pumpkin
I
pie,
do too.
yes.
I do
yes.
too. Congratulations. Come on down, and we will have you have 3 weeks to pick.
Yes.
If we still have it.
Right.
A half gallon of apple
got some
cider.
left.
And you said you would like to do another
contest? Yes.
this week. And what would the prize be?
So probably one of these granola.
Your choice of
Yes.
flavor of the granola.
Red Smith granola,
And
yes.
how does a person enter this contest?
So we're wondering, you can enter in Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're watching this video down below.
Or just comment on this video.
Just comment on
Wherever
this video.
you're watching,
you can
please
say
comment
hi.
on
You
it.
can say Merry Christmas. You can say Eric, you're whatever.
Yeah, fill in the blank.
Yes, fill in the blanks, whatever. So a suggested comment this week topic is, in what year did you first step foot or visit Jacob's Meat Market.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
Do you know the answer for you?
Yes.
What year?
The first time I was in the store was 1981.
Oh, as a baby.
Not that I have a recollection of it, but I'm sure I was.
You know you were
Yes.
brought to the store.
Correct.
Okay, well, you beat me.
Yeah? Oh,
I
shoot.
was. It was August of 2016 was the first
Really?
time I stepped foot in the store.
Do you have a picture of it, or
I
how
do
did you know
not.
August?
It was the first time I visited Appleton.
Oh, okay.
And on your list of things to do in Appleton is Jacob's Meat Market.
Of course.
And so I'm the kind of person who does the things you're supposed to do.
Sure.
And I came into Jacob's Meat Market.
Right.
And
So I'm surprised every once in a while, and I just heard another story this past week of, I grew up here and we're back in town for a wedding or a funeral or something like that. These particular people were here for an old class reunion. And they said, we're surprised if you guys are still here. I remember the store just like this, and this store is just like I remember it. So, keep it up and keep coming and stuff like that. So I'm surprised and shocked at the amount of people that come in here that say, I was in here in 1962.
Yeah,
and it
this
looks
will be
exactly the
interesting.
same. I'm like, well, okay.
Let's have your mom answer. When was the first time she was in the store?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
she can leave a comment.
She can leave a comment.
Not in the live chat, because we won't see that.
Right.
And maybe you'll win a bag of granola.
Yeah, maybe, but she's got to come up here for it.
Yeah, within 3 weeks.
So she's down in Florida right now.
Yeah,
In
whereabouts?
kind of she's in the Villages.
Where, in relation to Sarasota.
I think that it's halfway between Tampa and Orlando, I believe, from my understanding. It's between the two coasts. So it's not on the Gulf side, it's not on the ocean side. So I think it's about halfway in. So I think they should just get rain and heavy winds.
Yeah.
So good luck to everybody
Good
down
luck.
in Florida.
It's not the first hurricane to hit Florida.
No.
They have some experience with this. But
Right.
I think the problem this time is that we just had the one,
Right.
Helen or Helene, and now this one. We haven't
Right,
even
back
finished
to back.
cleaning up. They're
Right.
kind of back to back,
For sure.
which is not good.
Right.
But
She said that she was impressed. So this is her third or fourth year going down there around this time, and she said, I'm super impressed with all of the governor down there that has assured everybody that we have people in place. We have, linemen, 2,000 linemen waiting to go back in there after the storm and rebuild it right away and make sure that you're not without a power for an extended period of time. People going around cities, making, checking on residents and stuff. So I'm really impressed with how, and like you said, it's not their first hurricane that's down there or anything, but
it's like us getting snow. We kind of know how to deal
Right.
with it. Unless we get 3 feet and all of a sudden we call that a blizzard.
right, yeah,
But
Yes.
hopefully it will lose power before. It's supposed to hit tonight.
right.
So hopefully, we will hope that it loses power before
Steam,
it
yeah.
actually hits land.
Correct.
But good luck.
Yes, good luck to everybody.
Your lines are waiting for you.
Thank you very much for watching. We will be back again next Wednesday with another live broadcast of Butcher Shop Television. Please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Or better yet, come visit us at the store at the corner of Law and Pacific in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin, where we are open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m.
And it's your anniversary week.
And it's our anniversary week.
Great
You didn't
show.
put that on there, sorry.
No, I figured you'd know that.
Oh,
I
okay.
figured you'd.
Yes.
Do I have to remind you?
Yes, could you?
See you next week.
All right,
Bye.
thank you.